Long ago, I made a video predicting that Trump, a typical petty man, would use Musk, a boastful idealist, and their alliance would not last. Sure enough, a few months later, my prediction came true. Trump and Musk turned on each other. Musk said Trump was involved in the Epstein files and too scared to release them, accusing Trump's tariff policies and chip restrictions of severely harming U.S. businesses, noting that China is no longer behind the U.S. in chips and AI. Trump called Musk crazy and ungrateful, threatening to cancel SpaceX orders. Tesla's stock also plummeted after their feud. Musk then said it was time to create a new political party, earning an 80% approval rate. Yes, the two colluded for mutual benefit and parted ways over conflicting interests. This is the deal between a thug and a con man, devoid of any honor. Musk spent huge sums supporting Trump and faced heavy criticism for backing him on the Ukraine issue, taking a severe hit to his personal reputation and dragging his associated companies down with him. Trump merely used him as a tool, discarding him once he was no longer useful. Speaking of ingratitude, this is worth discussing. Honestly, seeing Trump describe Musk this way, I couldn't believe such a shameless person exists on Earth. Trump was trailing Harris in the election, with social media leaning heavily Democratic. If he lost, Trump faced dozens of felonies, many already convicted, and would surely go to prison unless pardoned by the new president. Once jailed, his failing family business, repeatedly restructured after bankruptcies, would collapse, plunging him and his family into misery. At this critical moment, Musk played the role of a white knight. He staked his future, pouring vast funds into helping Trump. Meanwhile, his ex-platform fully backed Trump, joining TikTok to build a social media voice that rivaled the Democrats. This was the key reason Trump won the election. Otherwise, how could Trump's low-educated, resource-poor redneck supporters have secured victory? So what did Trump do after winning? He used Musk's Doge department to attack and purge political opponents, slashing numerous federal employees and paralyzing many government agencies. Musk took the blame, while Trump reaped the benefits. Not only did he fail to thank TikTok or honor campaign promises, but he also used TikTok as a bargaining chip to threaten the Chinese government, trying to force concessions in the tariff war. Now, he seems to have completely forgotten the white knight who saved him when he was on his last legs. He rewrote the story as the farmer and the snake. Revitalized, the snake's true nature emerged, fighting its savior. Against tough adversaries like Putin, Xi Jinping, and Kim Jong-un, he dares not stand firm, only mouthing off. But with his allies, he chooses vicious insults, constantly humiliating them. Poor Ukrainian President Zelensky is another victim. His country was dragged into war by the U.S., provoking Russia, with hundreds of thousands dying in the conflict. Yet Trump shamelessly calls it Biden's war, forcing Ukraine to sign mineral deals and pay for arms. He's equally arrogant toward allies like Canada, Europe, Japan, and South Korea. He repeatedly threatened to annex Greenland and Canada, undermining the North American Free Trade Agreement and launching tariff wars against Canada and Mexico. He also humiliated Japan's trade negotiators, demanding they sign deals quickly or face consequences. Such a villain became the U.S. president, and yet many believe he will make America great again, which is a colossal joke. Perhaps Trump and his brain-dead fans think they're the center of the universe, with the world revolving around them, following their orders. But they forget that the center of the universe is South Korea, with the Bharat Empire on its outskirts, and they can only rank third.